Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at dollar index, Euro USD and US 100 analysis, Nasdaq. As the beginning, we are going to look at what happened yesterday because the market was very volatile. During the opening of the US trading session, we may see that we had the consumer price index or the inflation numbers. All of them are in red, but overall we can see that the inflation is slowing down. Consumer price index for the year, it was 5.3, it was expected 5%, now it's 4.8%. We have a slowdown also on the monthly figures, as you may see, and also on the other indicator, consumer price index, only 3% from 4%. So despite the fact that the market reacted in a negative way related with the US dollar, what is really important is that inflation is slowing down in the same way like the Fed was anticipating this. So it means that the monetary policy statement that they are already doing is working out very well. It is moving down, despite the fact that we are going to see some contraction in the employment numbers, as we saw the non-farm payroll data that came out lower than expected. However, it is normal. And this slowdown, it means that they are pushing down the inflation numbers on their target area, so 2% up to 2.5%. The market reacted in a negative way because the Fed is not going to increase the interest rate further. However, it doesn't make sense that a central bank should continue to grow the interest rates. So everything looks fine in my opinion. However, the market reacts in different ways. Now we are going to look at, from a technical perspective, what is happening. Yesterday, the market reacted very aggressively. As I explained on the yesterday analysis related with the dollar index, the price was creating this pattern here, and it was showing that the chances were very high for the price to grow again at this point. However, the market reacted very bad to the CPI numbers. Here we have the breakout, and this pattern is already suggesting that the price may continue to move down further at this moment. However, we have to be very careful. I'm not really convinced about the movement down that we may face at this moment. The problem is because the economy is doing really well, and it is strange that we may see this movement. Also, during the previous, when Powell testified in front of the Congress, they asked about why the dollar, why it was not stronger than the other currencies and why it was suffering losses. So I don't think that Fed will let the dollar to devaluate easily as long as the US economy is doing very well. What I'm thinking at this moment is that the pattern is already showing for a bearish movement, but we also have to be careful because we can see any false breakout here. If that is going to happen, but we have to see and collect more data because this is the second day after the CPI numbers, we may have also any type like this pattern here. Let's suppose that we may have something similar, and we can see any type of contracting pattern that can push the price up again. So this is a possible scenario that I'm looking at again. However, the pattern so far is bearish and it can push the price down further here. So if this is going to continue, then the next area where the price may stop will be 98 approximately. However, I don't see that movement coming yet. It has to prove more. It is not enough this type of breakout in order for everyone to jump and sell the US dollar. However, let's see. The next one that we are going to look at is Euro USD. What we have to be careful with Euro USD at this moment is that during the previous time when price broke out from this structure, we may see a breakout that happened and later the price moved down again. This is a bit more clearer compared with the dollar index. If we are going to look at in this perspective, we may see that the chances are high that it may create any false breakout and it can move down. This is a possible scenario. And what I'm looking at this moment, considering that the market is already pushing the price up and down in this way, the chances will be very high that we may have any type of pattern like this here. So we may see any type of wedge pattern close to the top that can be created in this way. So this is a possible bigger scenario that I'm looking at. So far the price is close to the trend line for Euro USD. If we are going to break this down on a lower time frame, we can see that the price is close to our trend line. It is not a problem. This moves above or below, it doesn't matter, because it is related only also with the broker spread. However, what is important is that the chances are very high, considering that the price is slowing down. We may see any movement to begin somewhere in this area here. Also, we have to be careful because the price is still in the same situation as before. The price is above the structure, and as long as the price will be above the structure, it has the chances all the time to continue to grow further. However, this is very complex right now overall, but the picture suggests that we may have this possible scenario. However, it has to develop more in order to begin something on the bearish side. It is not ready yet. It's too early to say that it is going to move down in this situation, but I'm looking at for possible reversal areas as it did before. Also, Eurozone is not stronger compared with the US from a fundamental perspective, and also the strength was very strange. Probably the price is anticipating the increase on the interest rate related with euro, and it can be a possible scenario why euro is showing strength at this moment. So let's see. At least this is the movement that I'm looking at. No, it is not a must that the price should continue to move down as I'm expecting, but I'm looking at this scenario as a high potential scenario for a bearish movement. Otherwise, if the price will not create something as a reversal point, we have to be careful and to stay away. So let's see. And the last one that I'm looking at for today, I will keep this very simple because during the previous time that I analyzed this, it was very complex when the price was on this area. This was shared on June 29. As you may see, I explained that it had possible scenarios, too many scenarios at that moment. And so far, after a slowdown on the inflation numbers, the price is growing. This is in line with the inflation. Considering that the numbers of inflation are slowing down, it means that also the big businesses, let's say, or the businesses will take a breath at this moment, and it is normal that the index should grow. This is in line also with the fact that the Fed will stop rising interest rates. Inflation is slowing down. It means that they will have more work to do and probably to expand their businesses again. So this is overall the accumulation that the price created for the dollar for US 100 Nasdaq. This is since the mid of June, and the price was accumulating here for about 1 month. So it was 1 month in correction, and this breakout is showing that we may see USD to increase further after these corrections. So that's it overall. Let's see what is going to happen. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Thank you. Bye bye.